Yo, what's good? Haroutonthetrack. Back again. We're gonna react to DJ Pain 1 video he made a few days ago. I just not gotten around to actually react to it. I watched it one time. I kind of like just binge watched it, had it in the background because I was doing some other shit while it was just going on in the background. So I didn't really get a chance to hear all the things he was saying, really. So this is gonna be like live reaction, just straight up. Just straight up like that, bro. Let's just skip the intro.
Part 2. Sorry for the long wait on this. I just had other video content to release. I want to pick up where I left off in the last video and discuss in greater detail why people buy fake views. I feel like no matter how many times I explain this, some people are just going to not get it. Probably intentionally, they just want to be difficult. But if you were confused, if you thought people bought fake views for some sort of psychological effect of looking cooler or faking it till you make it,
why would you do it if it wasn't for that? If that wasn't one of the reasons,
that kind of thing, then you missed the point, at least the point that I was trying to make. So here it is. When you upload a video to YouTube, you want your subscribers to see it. You want YouTube to recommend it. And you want the video to show up first when people search for related keywords. That's
of course you do. That's the whole point of even doing something like this to begin with. Let's continue.
Just the basics of YouTube success. Now in 2018, there was a study done, and YouTube's chief product officer mentioned on a panel that 70% of watch time on YouTube is spent watching videos the algorithm recommends.
Of course it is. You think people go through like pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of videos just to nah, bro. Let's continue though.
Recommended videos are a huge part of the algorithm, huge part of video success, especially when we're talking about tight beats on YouTube. That's a major source of traffic for a lot of producers who have successful videos, successful beat channels. And this happens when...
And another thing is it's very, very difficult to stand out doing tight beats. Very difficult. Because how would you do that? Everybody has the same banner, everybody has the same title. Beat name, free something something type beat. It's really difficult to stand out. And if doing this, going in, buying views, SM-juicing or juicing, as my new term is, I think I stole that straight out of the goddamn bodybuilding industry. Funny how that works. But yeah, so if doing this did not get you further up in the search result, in the algorithm, why would people even think about doing it? Why would people throw hundreds, thousands, $10,000s of dollars into it if it didn't do anything? Let's continue though.
A lot of people watch your video right away. So when you get views immediately after uploading your video, that's when your video starts ranking on keywords, becoming a candidate for recommendation, so forth. So the first thing that matters the most is how long people watch your video, and 2, how many people watch your video in a short amount of time immediately after it's uploaded. I'm not talking about a day later, I'm not talking about a week later, I'm talking about...
Yes, that's actually a thing I've noticed. Watch time matter. It really does matter.
Within like...
almost more than views to a certain extent.
5 hours max. So how does that connect to buying fake views? Well, if you buy fake views on a month-old video, it's not gonna help. This does happen. I've had this happen organically, where I'll upload a beat video and it's doing all right, and then suddenly a month later it's at like 50,000. I don't know how that happens. It's all a mystery to me. So maybe there are ways to fast track that or manufacture that in a non-organic way. I don't know. So while Google ads will help, and they are a good way to grow your channel. They don't make videos get additional organic traffic. At least they claim they don't, and they claim they don't help with rankings, with keyword rankings. I happen to think they do somewhat.
Yeah, because they definitely do. Otherwise, it would not make sense to even do it in the first place. Why the fuck would you do it if it didn't help you get up further up in the algorithm and in search results? Why the fuck would you even think about it? Why? If they claim that, that's the biggest lot of bullshit. Anyways, let's continue.
I just don't believe what YouTube says officially about anything, honestly. Me too, the reason I don't buy fake views, and it's because, and I learned this the hard way, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I tried it, and I'll show you an example. I'm just gonna be totally honest and transparent about all this. The reason I don't buy fake views is because the views didn't come right away, if they came at all. And a lot of these sites operate in a really trash way. You gotta figure, you're purchasing fake views, right? It's kind of like buying drugs. You know, there's a different kind of system, illegal drugs, I should say. There's a different kind of system in that economy. There's no regulation, right? Like, you can't go back to a cocaine dealer and be like, oh, I need a refund. This, you know, like, I was spending $10, $20, not anything crazy. I just wanted to try it out on a couple videos. I wasn't doing, you know, 50,000 views on a particular video. It was like 500. I just wanted that initial boost. So I have a lot of organic traffic on videos. So what I would, and I'll show you the channel that I did it on.
He said 10, 20 bucks. I'm not too sure if that is even enough to, because people be out here spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on this shit, getting 1,000, 10,000, 15,000, 100,000 views, like boom, straight off like that. Choosing the views, making the channels look better than they are, or look bigger than they are. Well, let's continue.
This was a while ago too, and I'm not going to tell you which channel I did it on, but it was a channel that was getting organic traffic, a lot of organic views. So it was easy to get 500 organic views on a video. So then I would buy 500 fake views because I wanted to get, you know, 500 views right away within the first 2-3 hours of the video being uploaded. And then I was going to get the regular, you know, organic views that I get anyway. So I get 1,000 views right off top, and that would boost my rank.
But I don't know, it could low-key be a strategy you could implement. Get like 500 to 1,000 views straight off the bat on every single video you upload. Whether it be type beat video or something else, bro. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be doing producer stuff. It could be anything, bro. Fitness, gaming, IRL, vlogging. There's a reason for this. There's a reason that this even exists. And there's some people that have figured out how to actually leverage that, how to build on that. To actually go from getting fake attention and then turning it into real attention. There is a science behind that. There's something, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's definitely something there, and I've seen it. There's a few YouTube channels, not just YouTube, also Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, where it's like, how the fuck did you shoot from being below 1,000 to all of a sudden, just shoot up? You go look at the social blades. All of a sudden, you just get a boom. Then all of a sudden, within like a month, not even a month, they went from being around 1,000 to 10, 20,000 subscribers. with from before they had 500 views a video. Now they get like 5, 10, maybe 20 and 50,000 views a video within a month. What is that? That is not natural. That is not natural growth.
Rankings and maybe get my video recommended. Well, what happened was, if I bought 500 fake views, right, and my video got 500 organic views from my subscriber base, what the fake view site would do is they'd run this counter and they would say, all right, when you bought the service, you had 0 views, but at a certain point you ended up with 500 views. Those are our views. Great, we provided our service, which is not the case. Those were my views. They didn't give me 500 additional views. Like, let's say my video had only hit 400 organic views, they would have given me 100 and been like, our job is done, you're at 500. If I had bought 1,000 views and my video hit 500, they would only give me 500 views and say, okay, look, your video hit 1,000, our job is done. So when the views have to come in right away, if you buy fake views and they come in 18 hours later, which also happened with a service that I tried way back. I think the service was SM Zeus. That was the one that everyone was using, right? And that was trash. So YouTube has to see that your video is getting engagement right away. Otherwise, it's not gonna recommend you. They're just gonna throw those views out. They're gonna look fake. And then you just wasted money, basically on vanity views. YouTube uses a combination of surveys and signals to measure viewer satisfaction. Okay, so engagement signals, the likes, dislikes, clicks, or was an old factor, but like, look,
yeah,
clicks, views.
That has clearly changed since whenever the fuck they did this. A major change happened somewhere around 2019, 2020. I'm convinced. Because that's when my channel started to get a lot less traffic. A lot. Actually, no. Probably late 2020. Somewhere in 2020. And also I had a dip in, 2018 or something. And then it rose up again all of a sudden out of nowhere. I didn't do anything differently. It just so happened that my videos got ranked higher and I got a lot more views all of a sudden. So it has changed. It changes all the time, bro. It changes all the time, and don't get too caught up in it.
A real human being watching your videos for a long time, and there are ones that do. Keep that in mind. Blah, blah, most video traffic.
How long do you have to watch a YouTube video for it to count as a view? 30 seconds? No, 30 seconds, that's for the streaming, but what about YouTube though? How long do you have to be watching that video for it to count as a legitimate view? I would love to know that, actually. I don't actually know that.
Thought was created. It's a channel that they thought was created in order to steal my beats. No, this is actually my attempt at creating a second channel. So I'm gonna show you some lessons that I learned.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This very first beat that I ever uploaded on this channel, because I wanted to test out the whole theory of whether or not YouTube is prioritizing newer channels. Perhaps they are. Because if you look at, the first month.
I low-key tried that too. Guess what happened? Less than 10 views. Let's continue.
Or so fake views work, it would be really, number one, most importantly, finding, non-grimy, lying, filthy companies to work with that provide high-quality fake views. Getting them on every single one of your highly SEO optimized videos immediately, making sure that they are delivered quick, making sure that they're delivered, pretty much all at once, or within the first 5 to 10 hours of your video being uploaded.
Easier said than done, when I've noticed that's sometimes the views, the likes don't add up. It's like they're choosing the views, but the likes still stays the same. I've seen that a little too many times. So it's like, and these are apparently like professional businesses doing that. Personally, I think it's completely fucked up that people are even doing this, but obviously there's a reason for it, because it works. For some people, at least. For some it works. For others, it's money out the window. But you can tell pretty much when someone is doing it. They choosing the shit out of the views, out of the comments, out of the likes, out of the subscribers. The whole thing can be manipulated. The whole thing. And I know for a fact that they're doing it. That a lot of people are doing it. Both on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, and on TikTok as well. So I'm pretty sure you can do that on TikTok as well. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you make yourself, make your brand look a lot bigger than it is? To make people think that you got something going on. Somewhere in those, I don't know what you call that, but somewhere along the lines, you would be able to leverage off of that and get organic growth on top of the fake growth. I don't know how you would do that, because I haven't done it myself. But if you were to do it, there is a method to the madness. Because why would people even do it in the first place if there wasn't? That's the thing. Why would people even do it if there wasn't a method to the madness? Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what he says at the end.
Number 2, making sure your channel is, really consistently focused on a niche sound. And then as a result, your rankings go.
Oh, that sounds like a channel that I found. That actually sounds like a channel that I found. Which I suspect to be doing that. I suspect that I found a channel to be doing that the other day. The beats are okay, but they're not that good. And that is interesting, because the man's is ranking highest on both YouTube and on BeatStars. So, can you choose your BeatStars too? I'm not talking about advertisements or promo. I'm talking like manipulating it so that you get views and follows immediately. And I know that there's bots on BeatStars. I know for a fact there's bots on BeatStars, because I'm getting a few of them occasionally, sending me strange messages and all that. It's why I stopped doing promo on BeatStars, because I was getting a little too many bot traffic, a little too much bot traffic. Or it looked like bot traffic, which I did not fuck with. And speaking on BeatStars, this man is a spokesperson for BeatStars. Let's continue though.
Go up, your video is recommended to real people, because people really, commenters on the internet, like what universe do you guys live in? People were really talking about how fake views are just a vanity thing, and it's like, no, I made a whole damn video explaining why people buy fake views. It's to fake their way into the recommendations and into ranking, so real living, breathing people with purchasing power can find those videos and watch them. That's the whole purpose. So keep that in mind. If this is, again, you know what? I'm not gonna say if this is something you want to try. I'm not recommending it. I'm saying this is what's happening. A lot of people are doing it. I wish all.
Yes, funny thing is, we've been talking about this for years. At the Spicy Sundays with MG the Future. Fake attention. Buying your way in. Making people care. Which is what this is all about. Bingo. Making people fucking care. Because nobody cares about your small ass channel. Struggling to even hit 1,000 views per beat. Stuck in 20, I've been stuck on 21,000 for like almost 2 years. But no one cares. So you go and do that. Go do the fake views. Juice up your numbers. With a whole bunch of fake views, fake attention. And then you make some shit that people just so happen to care about. And boom. Now you got real engagement on top of that. But just know one thing. With the whole pallet situation, we called him out 3 years ago. That he was faking it. Flashing his fucking watch that Southside gave him, allegedly. Goddamn. Using midis from his buddy's Electro and Gunboy. And using that attention he got from that to then becoming a so-called Michelangelo of melodies. You mean Michelangelo of fake attention? Because he did great at that. Until he finally got called out on it. Another thing that's funny is Gunboy goddamn knew about this for years too. For at least 2 years, he knew that he was just stealing beats from him and sending them out to people for placements. But that's another discussion. Let me see if he... There isn't really much to go over other than what we have went over and talked about. But just know that there's a reason that people are doing this. Buying the fake views, getting the fake attention. You see this everywhere. This is not just producers. This is in gaming. This is in fitness. This is everywhere, bro. This is fucking everywhere. Because nobody fucking cares. Until it looks like you actually have a platform that is big enough for people to be like, oh, he must know what he's doing. He must know what he's talking about. He's got 100,000 something, something, something. But for the most part, these people who are doing this haven't even touched, don't have enough experience to even speak on it. Just making shit up. You're just making shit up. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And that's a fact. Just because they got millions of views, 100,000 subscribers, yada yada yada. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing, bro. I'm telling you. See people talk about stuff that they have no idea about. But only because they got the numbers up. They got the social clout, you would call that. Then all of a sudden, people care about them. About what they have to say. So, yeah, man, this internet shit, this internet game is not fair. Not at all. And it will probably always be like this. So, what I would say is, do it if you want to. I'm not gonna judge you on that. But don't come and act like it was all you. Don't come and act like you're the big dog when you clearly been juicing. Don't do that. And also, it's very important that when you make the content, no matter if you're choosing the content or not, you gotta find the people that care about the content that you're making. Otherwise, shit don't make sense. So yeah, that's it. That's really the keyword. Who cares? Find the people that care. And you do that first of all by making content. By staying consistent with your content. Making sure that it's as high quality as possible. And engage with the people that come in. Engage with them. Answer their questions. If they have anything that they want you to do, do it to the best of your abilities. They're gonna be grateful for you. That they're gonna tune into you more. And then they might tell some of their friends about you. They might tell some of their family members. Who knows? And then some of them might stop by. And then maybe some of them might stick around because they like what you're doing. And engage with the other people that you may have in the that you may have gained. And then they're gonna tell their friends and their family or whoever. And that's how it continues. That's organic, natural growth. So, do I have anything more to say? I don't have anything else more to say. I basically covered it all. So yeah, man. That is it for today. Appreciate y'all for watching. Remember I got my beat store, whole bunch of beats. I just sent an email out to, which right now I got them sale on as well. Starting right now. 25% off with Hello 25. All of my beats. And I changed my my bug deal, so now you can buy any lease, any one of these leases, and get one for free. Any one of them. Any one of them. Also the basic one, just the one I always had is still there. And my sound packs, I got a code for that, 30% off, using Beats on Fire. Beats on Fire for this ones, and it's 25% off for all my beats with Hello 25. Halloween. So yeah, man, that's all I had, man. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want me to react to or do a video about or whatever. So yeah, man, till next time, peace. Have a good one.